Going to the moon. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them tendies so soon. Don't be mistaken, the apes won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. One day, very soon, gonna wake up on the moon. Brand new yacht and a McDonald's in my living room. Bright yellow Lamborghini, 50-meter swimming pool. Champagne every day, hey fam, what you do? Wanna hang, wanna chill? Oh, you got a mansion too? Oh, that's right, held on tight, jack titties every night. We was in way back when they tried to drop it down to 10. And just couldn't comprehend, Ace was strong until the end. Now let's retell it, Citadel they be sweating. Had enough of these felons, but the Ace we rebelling. Cause we never be selling, till we send it to heaven. Now we be out here yelling, hey screw you Kenny. Bought my wife a minivan to share with the boyfriend, but I pull up in the Benz, plate saying I love crayons. Going on an airplane, don't think we'll be back again. Celebrating every day like it's your birthday. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them tendies so soon. Don't be mistaken, the Ace won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them tendies so soon. Don't be mistaken, the Ace won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. Today's expectation, probably more manipulation. FUD, a creation of a crooked operation. Bought more while it was low, got more dips than Trader Joe's. Oh, you thought that we'd let go? What the hell you take us for? Holla if you spend your last dollar on bananas while living in squalor. We don't claim to be scholars, we the smooth brain dummies, and we never stood taller. Yeah, we do this for love and we do this for honor. Apollo 11 ain't got nothing on us. We the planet of the apes and in MOS we trust. MOASS, oh hell yes. Gonna send it into space, go fire up the jets. Done my DD, call me Elton John, Rocket Man. This is the way, gonna be gorillionaires. Ground control to Major Tom, we about to have liftoff. Call us Neil Armstrong, gonna keep holding on. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them tendies so soon. Don't be mistaken, the Ace won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. Screw Kenny, cause we're holding on for dear life, getting them tendies so soon. Don't be mistaken, the Ace won't be shaking or breaking because we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon.
Let's go.
I'm going to start the show, right? Like we're going to do the earnings show. We're going to go over the 10K, everything. Music stopped. I don't care. You don't understand what happened. So my wife rang the doorbell. It is my anniversary tonight. It's my official anniversary. And she brought home, you guys don't even know what this is, okay? These are going to be the barbacoa. No, these are the some type of tacos. The kind you dip in the stuff, bro. I don't even know what it's called right now. Some crazy ass tacos. The chile güeritos aquí. Mira. So it's really spicy. Then she brought me a drink that has like some tahini in it. I don't know. It's really refreshing. I got to do all this. Yeah, birria tacos. There you go. You guys know what it is. Queso birria. Yeah, whatever, bro. I don't know how to say all these words. All I know is this. GameStop, you're damn right. They beat the shit out of earnings. Don't worry. We're going over it in a minute. But, you know, all these fake happy guys, all you fake fans out there, get with it. I got to eat real quick.
They laughed at us, mocked us, called us insane. They called us retards. But what they did not know is we are indeed retards. Proud retards. We are the artists, the Renaissance. We came to fight, and we shall win! Fuck the hedges. Fuck the media. GME to the fucking moon. Sending my best regards to all my fellow artists and retards who hopped up in the rocket just hoping that they could see Mars. Flew past the moon in February and beat odds. Came back to Earth to refuel, it's time to see stars. Bots infiltrated the thread, tried to instill fear, but we like the stock a lot, that's why we're still here. My parents said sell it, my girl said sell it. I think they just jealous, I'm about to make a meal here. GME back from the dead, it's a poltergeist type of stock to pop 100% overnight. Robin Hood shut it down once and now we going twice. Diamond hands holding so strong I almost broke the mic. If you dip, then we taking off without you. Buy the dip, saying fuck them if they doubt you. If you didn't learn already, you about to. Hedge funds about to lose some deep fucking value. Fuck Citadel, tell Melvin to go to hell. Paper hands putting on Iran and took the L. Bulls who turn bears, you scared, you shoulda held. We smooth brain, we don't even know how to sell. The SEC wanna send the whole gang to jail. Fuck it, we can throw them some tendies and make bail. And still have enough to cop a house in the hills for the wife's boyfriend and tats of Keith Gill. Due diligence, we know what's coming next. We making history, it's written in the text. It's legal, we don't give a shit about the threats. Only pump and dump we do is when we shitting at the sex. So all the apes who bout to peak, we ain't forget ya. Just hang tight, the rocket coming to get ya. This isn't about us getting richer. Power to the players, it's about the bigger picture. So tell the SEC, if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV, they're gonna have to deal with WSB. So tell the SEC, if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV, they're gonna have to deal with WSB. Retards! Assume formation! Hold strong! Look, we some smooth brain dudes who ain't got no intelligence. You're losing your own game to new age degenerates. The rules changed soon as they knew that it was imminent. There's blood in the water and we like the smell of it. Damn, used to buy high and sell low. Now they want my shares and I tell them hell no. Damn, people finna think I sell blow when I pull up in that matte black Lambo. Damn, tell the hedge fund CEOs I need my chicken tendies and a large fry to go. Damn, and if you don't know, now you know. You get wrecked if you disrespect the Wall Street bros. Instead of robbing the broken, helping the rich. Tell Vlad he can slob on the knob of my dick. Tell Ken Griffin and Plotkin I'm knocking they bitch. Can't see me like they rocking the Oculus Rift. So if you start to feel doubt, then bump this shit. If you thinking of selling out, then bump this shit. Cause we going to Valhalla in our rocket ship. When the Tenny man come, you can't stop this shit. No fear over here, we still golden. We like the stock, so we ain't never folding. He's still holding, and we still holding. He's still holding, and we still holding. If we sold right now, we make a fortune. But we about to get a bigger portion. Cause he's still holding, and we still holding. He's still holding, and we still holding. So tell the SEC, if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV, they gonna have to deal with WSB. So tell the SEC, if they mess with GME, and if they mess with DFV, they gonna have to deal with WSB. Hold tight, my fellow apes, for no one man shall conquer an army of apes with smooth brains and no fucks to give. To Valhalla!
I'm rich, I'm pretty, got an apartment in the city and a beach house off the coast that costs a couple milli. Where you going toe to toe? We be singing while we're winning. By the time I'm 24, retired to deal with it. If you got a man, send his brokers back to bed. Cause tonight we flying high first class to Japan. Eating sushi, wearing Gucci hot springs cause we can. Sipping on sake, making $1 million plans. Super yacht, smoking pot with our $1 billion friends. Bright lights, white lines, summer in the south of France. We're going on a plane and we won't be back again. Cause we're heading to the moon, screaming catch me if you can. So I'm about a 9, but she thinks I'm a 7. Got money, all of a sudden she thinks I'm 11.
Wow, how much did you make?
Nah, I'll never be telling. Let's just say I went through hell to be living in heaven. Boom, boom.
Cha-ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Cha-cha-cha-ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Cha-ching, ching.
Make money, middle finger up. Come on, let us sing now. Boom, boom.
Cha-ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Cha-cha-cha-ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Cha-ching, ching.
Make money, middle finger up. Come on, let us sing now. Make money, middle finger up. Come on, let us sing now. Make money, middle finger up. Come on, let us sing now. I am fly man, diamonds on the hand. Got money in the pocket, about to pop a rubber band. Fly to an island off the coast of Iran. Got money in advance, so the honeys all dance. Got 25,000 in the duffel loud plan. It's a G6 like a taxi cab. Tell your girlfriends that they can bring their friends. Make rain, get paid, go play, full send. Big gold chains even with embargoes. Got diamonds on the neck like Leonardo. You don't even wanna know how fast the car go. When I peel out in the Murcielago. Got foreign doors and marble floors with an army force on the count of 4. Ready, lock and load, let's rock and roll. When we talk it over, it was nice to know ya. So I'm about a 9, but she thinks I'm a 7. Got money, all of a sudden she thinks I'm 11.
Wow, how much did you make?
Nah, I'll never be telling. Let's just say I went through hell to be living in heaven. Boom, boom.
Cha-ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Cha-cha-cha-ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Cha-ching, ching.
Make money, middle finger up. Come on, let us sing now. Boom, boom.
Cha-ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Cha-cha-cha-ching, ching.
Boom, boom.
Cha-ching, ching.
Make money, middle finger up. Come on, let us sing now. Make money, middle finger up. Come on, let us sing now. Make money, middle finger up. Come on, let us sing now.
Thanks, Daddy.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertold, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC, a superstition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz.
Hey, I mean, welcome back. Welcome back to my never mind. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. I ever tell you this thing like 5 years ago when I was sitting there thumbing my fingers together? You know, I liked GameStop back then. I liked the stock. Oh, man, I love it. I liked it 3 years ago when they lost. I don't know if you guys know this. 4 years ago, GameStop lost $319 million, $519 million. It was something crazy like that, okay? Don't worry. It really did happen. I was sitting there, GameStop to the moon, playing all these same songs. We're going to the moon. I was playing all this shit. I was. And I was like, yeah, I don't care if the balance sheet's upside down. We got $1 billion. We had $1 billion back then. We had $1 billion. No debt. $1 billion. Made no profits. $1 billion. And I was sitting there swinging it. All the CPAs, all the CFAs, all the meltdown, everybody coming over to the show telling me, Marantz, you don't know a damn thing about investing. You can't read a balance sheet. You know, and I was like, wait a minute. I do this. I do this for a living. Hold on, let me get this right. So you mean to tell me GameStop's manipulating the numbers to make it look like they not doing so well so they can get a better price on the stock, $10. So the price could go down, find investors, everyone go crazy, the world get rejuvenated on it, right? They get amped back up. But here's my thing. I loved GameStop then. I love them so much, I tattooed their name on my body. It's okay. A lot of people do dumb things. Don't worry. It's okay. It's not a dumb thing for me. But thank you for the super chats and thank you for the super sticker. Thank you. Check this out, fellow GameStop investors, fellow millionaires. Check this out. I loved it in 2024. In 2023, the end of that year, it was September 28th, Ryan Cohen was announced as the CEO of the company. He is now officially in charge. Matthew Furlong, so long, right? Not for long. He's gone. And we're sitting there, we're looking at the books, and everyone's saying, all right, let's step over these pennies to get to paper clips and staples, and we're going to find a way to make money, save money, and we're going to take identity of this company. That was 2.5 years ago. Since then, 10 quarters in a row, profit. I won't even stop there. I loved the stock back then at the price point it was at. I love the stock when it moves up to 20-something dollars even now. My cost average, by the way, $23.63. I don't shy away from it. I have put in over $59,000 cash money. No margin, no borrowed funds, my own cash money, $59,000. What does that mean to me? And what should it mean to you? If you like the stock like I did, I love the stock, right? I'm in a cult, as they call it. They say I'm brainwashed. I'm all the above. Sure. I love the stock when at the end of 2024, or the end of 2023, I apologize, GameStop showed a profit, a marginal profit, very minuscule profit, minute. There's a word you could use. Copy me, guys. Minute profit. $6.7 million for the whole year. $6.7 million minus will be 1 penny, because that's what the earnings per share was. 1 cent per share, $6.7 million for the company. Now that we look at it 2 years later, we've gone up from 6.7 to 131. We are now 400 plus million net. Adjusted, just so we're clear, minus the one-timers, $647 million of profit. That is what GameStop is worth today. $647 million. To go from 6.7 to 647, well, that's a 99. That's a 98. That's a 97. That's a 96X. We're talking about the run of a century. The stock price has not moved, not $1. The things I've learned over these years to temper my expectations when it comes to earnings, sure. But I'm excited for a whole different reason. I'm not excited because the stock price might move. That's not why I'm excited. I'm excited because the metrics have moved. I don't know if you guys were here 5 years ago. It used to be GameStop will never be a profitable company. They'll never make a profit operationally. And they're not gap positive. And dying industry, video games is a dying business model. That used to be GameStop's narrative. All through the years that I've been telling you, I support them. I go for it. I think they're doing the right thing. Here's the transition. Here's the pivot. Here's the explanation. Here's the game plan. There is no game plan that's mapped out for the world. It's just if you're in this stock, then you understand what they're doing, making it a better place every day. But think about it. You were buying it when they were only making $6 million a year. You were buying it when they were making $131 million a year. You were buying it when they were losing $300 million a year. So why in the hell would you worry about it today? you're looking at a company that's making $648 million a year. Do you want to know what the PE ratio on that is? Do you think $10 billion is the number now? We're sitting on $9 billion worth of cash. Plus 600, and I'll just ballpark it, $650 million worth of profit. How in the world is this stock $22? There's nowhere in the world, in God's green earth, where this is a $22 stock. And just so that we're clear, they have a float of 448 million shares today. Yes, there's a dilutive load waiting. GameStop even put it in the 10K that they are willing to issue more shares for leveraging their cash as well for an acquisition. And guess what's the best part about all that? Nowhere in there did it say they were going to spend the cash. Everybody keeps looking at deployed cash, waiting for it to be deployed. I hope it never gets deployed. But to leverage yourself, that's a smart guy right there. That's the type of guy I think that would buy his own shares. Give himself a pay plan to where if he had $20 billion of market cap with $2 billion worth of profits, looks like GameStop's going to make $700 million next year, $750 the next. Maybe you guys don't know how compound interest works, but that $9 million is going to generate $340 million worth of interest a year. $340 million plus the $289 in adjusted earnings puts GameStop at $650 Plus, we're not talking about the partnerships. We're not talking about PSA and these power packs. It's not what we're talking about. Any acquisition. We're just talking video game store. We're just talking GameStop, nuts and bolts. $650 million? There's not a place on God's green earth that can show you $6 million 1 year, 2 years later, $650 million, and nobody give it value. Give yourself some value, guys. Understand what you're buying. You're buying a company that just went 100x on income, on net income, 100x, and they'll explain it to you every which way. They'll give you some bullshit about, well, now, wait a minute. There is no wait a minute. You think quarter one's going to be not any better than last year? We're going to kill last year, quarter one. Why are we not prepping ourselves for what's going to come out in June? We're going to be way ahead of it. But I'm okay with it. I'm going to read the chat for a minute before we get on with the show. We're going to go over the whole 10K, the whole damn thing. Now, I know you guys have other things to talk about, the market, the lies that are told to you daily versus what macro environment you're actually living in. This is a prosperous economy, which is full of shit. Oh, what are we doing? Are we going to sit here and act like other stocks are not being promoted nefariously? Hi. I'm not a guy who needs to switch his name 3 different times so you remember his show or hide the channel. Hey, owned by the float. You keep putting your ladder up against buildings that are not meant to be scaled. You put your ladder on the wrong building. That's it. Zero integrity, and I'm going to take 10 seconds to let you know it. It's embarrassing. But hey, you got bigger issues. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and read the chat. Thank you for the super sticker there. United Nuclear, whatever your name is. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to the wife. She brought me some tacos from my favorite taco shop. It's called Taco 760. Very good tacos. Additionally, I brought her chile hueritos from her favorite restaurant. That's how we did it and I brought her some flowers. She brought me a drink that's refreshing, I guess. I mean, it's cool. I don't know. It's like watermelon, lime, and tahini. It's something great. Hit the like button, guys. Thank you so much for showing up to the show. We will be going over the 10K in a minute. Thank you so much. Billy Jenkins says, in Marantz, we trust. Thank you. Where's the helmet? Well, guys, it was 100 degrees today. It was 88 degrees plus humidity. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I don't want to wear it. It's right there. It's right there. Doesn't mean I'm not going to the moon. I'm already on the moon, guys. I live on the moon. I'm just taking a vacation here down on Earth to tell you just how great it is. It's called GameStop. It wasn't a beat. It was an ass whooping. Fishy, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Oh, today is going to be fun. Yes, correct. For all of you guys who didn't read it right, I'll explain everything to you. The meltdown is an extreme shambles. Of course. Those guys have the highest cost average of anyone in the stock market when it comes to GameStop. You want to talk about bag holders? Go look at them. Go look at other web channels, other YouTube channels, whatever the hell. Hey, I'm on that thing called the web, the interweebs. Is this a boomer's talk? You go into the www.youtube/video/Marantz/livestream/GameStop earnings. Nerds everywhere, bro. It says General better come on with his space helmet. Oh, nah, not tonight. I'm good, bro. Thank you, Minty Fresh Turds, for the $20 super chat. It's amazing. Remember that all these proceeds go to the bag holder fund. We're all bag holders here, so we'll see where that actually goes out. He said no sound. Bro, I was getting my tacos. I couldn't have a sound. I couldn't push play. Shout out to my wifey, though. Oh, hell no, Marantz, with the tacos again. Every day, bro. If I could have tacos every day, I would. Adjusted operating profit, $147 million. Adjusted net income, $290 for quarter four. It was better than I thought, right? I was up at $220. It was $70 million plus. Had a lot to do with gross profit margin. Gross profit margin, oh, wait till we go over the numbers. 35%. The highest ever quarter four. Can you imagine what quarter one is going to look like? Oh, you should not have 35%. I'm just letting you know. How many years, General? My wife, 13 married, working on year number 19 as we speak for the amount of time that we've been together. But we've been married for 13 years. It's been a blessing. Marantz, real as fuck, going live on his anniversary. Oh, bro. Pencil that shit in. What do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell her? Hey, babe, by the way, you know, GameStop's earnings report is this night, tonight. She's like, yeah, well, it's a big event for us, too. It's our anniversary. Let me tell you something. I say this with all honesty, Smoke a Lot, and this might sound very bad as I say it, as I think about it. I don't even want to say it, but I'm going to say it. You might get married 3 or 4 times in your life. You might get married twice. Who knows? I'm not going to find another GameStop. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Shit. See, I used to do this with my wife. We used to have this question. You guys know this question? I don't know if you guys know this question. It's if your kids, this is how my dad answered the question to me, personally, to me, myself. And the question was, if your kids are drowning and you had to choose, who do you save, your wife or your children? And you have to pick one. It's no, I sacrificed myself so they both can live. None of that bullshit. Pick one, right? Do you know what my dad told me to my face? He said, I ain't picking you guys. I'll pick mom. I can make more kids. And I was like, you know what? I respected the answer when I got it because I was young. I was dumb. I didn't have kids. I have kids now. Okay. Bitch, I'm saving my children every chance I get. Because, yeah, that's just the way it goes down. So I don't know how I got to this part right here, but you might get another wife. I don't know. Not me. I won't get another one that cooks like my wife is amazing, bro. I'll never find another one like her. It's not even possible. There's no duplicates, bro. There's no doppelganger for her. Marant, but there you go. Get me to the 6-8 vote, and I'm going to vote yes. The Dane Slayer, shout out to you and your crew. Dane Slayer been with me for almost 5 years straight, dude. Dane Slayer's been here forever. Yes, so it's been announced that they're going to vote at the shareholder meeting for Ryan Cohen's compensation plan. But we'll get there, bros. Thank you. Finally get to watch you live. Happy anniversary. Yeah, thank you, man. Marantz is a real one. Thank you. Appreciate the great knowledge, Marantz. You're welcome. If your name is in gray, look yourself in the mirror, then fix it. Jamie Matt, are you using a free membership this month? Is that what you're doing? I don't know, but shout out to you, Jamie Matt. Let them know. Yes, if your name is in gray in the chat, that means you're not a member. Members of the show, well, we go way back. They support me, support everything we do. It's cool. Kyoto's in blue. Does that count? I don't even know. This beat is incredible, especially the consumer spending being shaky, a work of art. Ching, ching, boom, boom, ching, ching, ching. That's just Sharon's song. I play that song for Sharon, bro. I don't play it for anybody else but for Sharon. Sharon loves that song. She told me like 3 years ago, play that every time. Keep it on repeat. I was like, yeah, you're right. I try. All right, we're almost done with the chat here. Not even close, bro. Hey, congratulations to Jeremy. He had a live stream today for GameStop earnings. Good job, Jeremy. Got the people really motivated, bro. Master your money, free your mind. Most boring shit I could ever put on. We're going to talk to the chat right now. I want to say hello to Rocco, Bam Spade, Oh My G's, anonymous Pikachu. We got 7 people in the chat right now. You shouldn't have bit the hand that feeds you, bro. You shouldn't have. Oh. March Madness with Marantz, hell yes. I'm in love with the stock. Judge me. I love GameStop like Marantz loves tacos. Ooh, bro. Hit the like button. That means you too, Meltdown lurkers. Oh, hey, Meltdown, can you guys do me a favor? Can you guys hit the like button, please? We really appreciate you tonight. The night that GameStop announced that they're kicking ass and taking names, you know, a whole year of 2025 of maximizing profits. Maybe you guys forgot that they closed down Canada, they closed down Europe. Of course the revenue was going to be down. But somewhere out there, Neverland, the damn stock analysts, and I posted in the Discord, oh, GameStop's coming at 1.4 billion. GameStop 1.25. It's like, how are they going to do more revenue than last year? And we closed 1,000 stores at the end of last year. Or, that doesn't matter, I guess. Amazing how much we all saved, more than ever before. Also, great thanks to you, Marantz, ongoing work you do. Seriously, you had a big hand in all of us continuing the fight and accumulation. The fight's not over, but thank you. Yes, Rocco, I appreciate that. I'll take that. Everyone asks me what's my impact to this community and the investment called GameStop. What do I think my impact is to the whole crew? I think that the knowledge goes far with you guys. I think you guys, if anybody can tell me that they didn't learn something from this show over the last 5 years, I'd be astonished. I'd be like, wow, you didn't learn anything? I learned a lot just doing it. But in addition to that, the mindset has always been to be locked in, dialed in, and ready to go. And as long as you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. Sugar free. That is true. GME proves so much people wrong. Yeah, they have proved everybody wrong at this point. What's the point of financial markets? Disgusting. Yes. I know a lot of you guys get like that, and it's okay. At a friend's birthday dinner tonight, so gotta miss the stream. Great earnings as expected. Couldn't be more happy. Just want to drop a line to say, great show, Marantz, and shout out to everyone here. Thank you, Anthony. I know you're a real one. Anthony's always been a real one for the show. That man actually has friends. I don't have friends, so he's actually at a birthday party. Cool. Now, I just want to hear you go over the numbers, bro. I don't give a damn about all the noise. All right, bro. I got carnitas. Sopes Taco Tuesday. Hey, Marantz, what's your thoughts on the marketable securities this earnings? Is it the same potential merger and GameStop just bought some stock? I don't know what the hell you mean. But marketable securities, it's a whole different thing. It's not what you think it is. I make killer B2B tacos. Oh, do you? Wow. I think GME 2,000 plus in 2 years. I'm down with that. Real marriage advice? You want real marriage advice? The wife, you make more. Exactly. If I gave you real marriage advice, my number one advice would be learn how to fight. That's what I would tell you. Learn how to fight. And I'm not talking about throwing hands and wrestling and hip checking. None of that shit. No. Once you learn how to argue with your spouse, that means that you're not emotional about things. You can voice your displeasure. They voice theirs, and you guys come to an agreement, and there's nothing that's a deal breaker. That's basically what I'm telling you. So once you find that out in yourself and your partner, you can run at life, and nothing can get in your way. I have to make pretend to my girlfriend that GameStop isn't my birthday highlight. Tell me about it, bro. You got to pump those numbers up. No, those are not rookie numbers. 2,000 is a good number for me. You were right about net profit prediction because we had 50 million tax boost. So in reality, it was 230 million without the tax benefiting thing. Oh, there you go. So I was there. I didn't even know that. I haven't even looked at the numbers yet, guys. I'm going to go over the numbers with you. A $10. Wow. What is that? I don't even know what that is. It's a little doggy. Thank you because I can for a super sticker. Really looking forward to buying more tomorrow. Yeah, you should. Frank with the 20 free memberships for the show. Thank you, Frank, for 20 free memberships for the show. We got Wooch in the house. You guys know Wooch? Deliver it, Ron. Deliver it. The whole crew's right there. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support of the show. All right, let's do it. Are we ready? You're definitely a net positive into this world. Can't say that enough for everyone. Thank you for being a good humanitarian or a human. Yeah, I do my best, bros. Shit, I made it to the live stream. You have. All right, guys, welcome to the live stream. Let's get back at it. We are ready. So let's go ahead and dive into this 10K line by line. Let's compare it to years past. Just if you guys have never been here with me on a 10K, any type of breakdown for this company, I have a wealth full of knowledge, just like you do. I've memorized everything that I've ever could for GameStop all these previous years. But I have been following this stock every day for 5 years plus, and I'm not going to stop now. So here we go. We are at 448 million shares. We know that's an adjusted float. It's not the actual full float. There is additional shares out there via bonds. There's 2 bond offerings. There's also warrants. And then there's Ryan Cohen's compensation plan that would put additional shares in the float. So, yeah, we're short about half. I'm just saying. So if you had the other half, what would your market cap be? Pretty close to the S&P 500. We'll leave it there. So as we keep going down, the business is stated. I will glance over this stuff. I will not read it in detail because I'll let you know when we're there. Okay. But for the most part, I get to see what you see. If you have never read a 10K, the K stands for the year. It's the annual report. There is information in a 10K that's not in a 10Q. The 10Q is the quarterly report. But in this case, we pay attention to it a lot, the 10K, because GameStop does not give out guidance. GameStop does not do a phone call or interviews. You have to go read it yourself. You have to find it yourself. Here's a good one. Each year, the company performs a comprehensive store portfolio optimization review, which involves identifying stores for closure based on many factors, including an valuation of current market conditions, individual store performance. This review resulted in the closure of 727 stores. Okay, listen, guys. Just like they did the previous year where they closed out 1,100 stores, and now they're closing out 727. Understand that those stores were open the whole year, essentially. So the numbers you see today, whatever number it was, 3.6 billion for the year, you're going to minus the 727 stores. Those numbers will not be added on. So next year, let's just tell Wall Street now. Let's tell every headline out there now. Let's tell every idiot out there, GameStop's revenue is going to be down because they have closed 727 stores. It's a significant amount of stores. I would equate that to being almost 1/5 of their total stores. So it means a lot. But we'll go through it again. While the company has no binding agreements for a specific transaction at this time, we are actively evaluating opportunities that could require significant capital deployment. Shareholders should understand that our strategy is now explicitly focused on leveraging our cash. So that does not mean spending cash or deploying cash. Leveraging cash. If you were to spend the cash, it means you're going to buy a significant portion of something to control whatever that asset is. Flexible capital structure and stock to acquire assets. Well, there you go. They're giving themselves 3 different ways to acquire something that we believe will undergo a significant re-rating under our stewardship. Funny. They say a significant re-rating under our stewardship. Now, we understand who Ryan is, Alan Adel, Larry Chang, and what they've done for GameStop, stripping it clean, whole. It's like being the good guys when it comes to private credit and private equity. Private equity, unfortunately, they do the deals to themselves, so it doesn't matter how they strip it out, how they carve out. If they closed out all of Canada, they would have had another private equity firm buy Canada. GameStop didn't do it that way. GameStop is doing everything for a net positive position for themselves. And why do I say it this way? Because unlike private equity where they use other people's funds as leverage, GameStop's using their own. And if you don't know what I mean by their own, go look at the board of directors as they buy shares themselves. They're continually buying shares every year. Ryan Cohen happens to be the largest shareholder of the company, and he's also the CEO and chairman of the board. So offering bonds, meaning they already have people that understand this investment. I've always said this to you guys. Whenever we do an ATM, it's an aforementioned thing. I'll tell you how I know this. They offer shares at a significant clip. They go, you know what? It ran all the way up to 80, came back down to 20. We're going to sell here. And when they sell at 20 and they sell 400 million shares, 400,000 shares, and they get $400 million for it, what that tells you is that there's somebody there waiting to buy the $400 million worth of shares that wants that investment into your company, but they already have that on deck. They complete their ATMs in 2 to 3 days. I have MicroStrategy strategy, whatever you want to call them, with Michael Saylor and all the Bitcoin, they do ATMs and they never finish. They never finish. AMC has gone 2 ATMs in a row now, not fulfilling the whole ATM at the market. They cannot sell their own shares to the open market because they don't have investors ready to go. GameStop does. GameStop has multiple investors ready to invest into their company whenever they drop an ATM or a bond and or warrant offerings, all the above. There's always people ready to go on deck. That just tells you how great the investment is, even though Wall Street doesn't deem it that. Wall Street keeps playing this game of GameStop doesn't have value, we can't give it value yet. You keep playing that game, we're on the other side of the table letting you know you're losing. As of January 31st, 2026, this is very unique to give you the actual date at the end of the year to let you know. As of that date, we had 2,200 stores across all of our segments. That's crazy. 2206. Guys, I'm going to do us all a favor. I'm going to go to the SEC. Let's type it up here. SEC, Edgar System. Go to company search. Let's go to GME. Let's go to corporation. Let's go to the 10K report, which is going to be here from last year. Boom. Let's open that up. Let's go ahead and look at it. Let's scroll down. We're going to compare and contrast right here. So 2325 is what they had in the U.S. last year. 2325. Right here. 3203 last year. Look at that. Wow. And they're already at right here, 2206. So to go to 2206 from there, it's 1,000 stores closed, guys. I don't know where they got the 700. Was it just U.S. stores? Because holy hell, 1,000 closed, guys. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome. You closed 1,000 stores and you made more money and your revenue was only down by 14%. Phenomenal. They have 1,598 in the U.S., 308 in Europe. They had last year 311 in Europe, so they still have a full Europe footprint. 300 in Australia, and they had 374. So they closed 75 in Australia, all of them in Canada. That's what they closed out. Great job. Now, also include the 23 pop images. We don't care about that. We're fine. So to close 1,000 stores, that means a lot, guys. Right here, store locations, so you're fine. So here's your rundown per state, per location. France and Australia, they got to be losing money internationally, just my opinion, because of the dollar and the strength of U.S. versus what you pay logistically to get this product. I don't think Pokemon's as big internationally as it is in the U.S. Now, it is in Japan. I just don't know if it's that big in Australia and there in France or wherever they're at. Europe. So we're fine. I know about all their biggest consumers and whoever they are. Seasonality, cool. We understand that. Trademarks, sure, Bo. Don't care. Human capital. At GameStop, we strive to attract and remain developed talent. Okay. Retain and develop talent. Okay. We have approximately 4,000 full-time salaried and hourly associates between 11,000 and 16,000 part-time. All right. You're fine. I don't worry about any of that. Okay. We're good. Risk factors. Hey, how about this? Risk factors. I don't care. There's no risk for me at all. Not at all. To the extent we hold Bitcoin, we will be exposed to certain risk related to Bitcoin. We know that because it's going to show up on the sheet. But our derivative strategies expose us to credit risk and counterparties. From what I was reading, just so that we're clear, GameStop was writing covered calls on their Bitcoin position via Coinbase. That's pretty hilarious. That means they knew the Bitcoin was going to go down, and all these boomers and all these crypto dudes, bros, went ahead and bought them, buying the calls, which didn't matter. A failure to deal appropriately with conflicts and interests. They could. Oh, okay, cool. To your board of directors, no, you're fine. All that doesn't matter. This is all just legalese, legal speech, which I really don't care on my end. Timely delivery. Oh, by the way, anything that has to do with GameStop negatively being impacted, I don't entertain. I'm fine. Okay, here we go. Now we're fine there. If we fail to keep pace with changing industry technologies and consumer preference, we will be at a competitive disadvantage. Thanks, bro. That's how we run a business. I'm okay with it. We're highly dependent on the services of the company chairman and Ryan Cohen. You're highly dependent on Ryan? I'm good with that. You know what? If I was going to build a company with one person, it would be him. And so if I'm going to go all in on one person, it's going to be Ryan Cohen. So why not? Why not be proud and happy with that? Our U.S. support fulfillment? No. Don't care. Inventory shrinkage may negatively affect our results and operations and financial condition. Although some levels of inventory shrinkage is an unavoidable cost of doing business, higher rate of inventory shrinkage or increased security. Cost combative. Yeah, okay. I got you. So I've always said this. Whenever you're managing a company, controls matter. You have to have controls put into place to catch a lot of that. And it seems like that's what they do because I don't see a loss in inventory. Certainly when your margins are so high. The margins for a retail company being 35% and 11% profit, operating profit, like that's your actual profit. That's phenomenal. 11% is massive, guys. Certainly for a retail company. The CEO Performance Award, if and to the extent that the options become vested or exercised, would result in dilution of stockholders in respect to both voting economics. Yeah, I don't care what happens. Let me tell you something about dilution of stockholders. He only gets paid if it gets to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, $100 billion at every echelon level. So why wouldn't I be okay with those tranches? I want it at 20. I want it at, do you know what the stock price is at $20 billion? I'll let you do the math. But we'll be sitting here. We're almost there anyway. Yeah, it's going to be around like $48, $50 a share. I have no problem with that. You'd make your money, Ryan, any way you got to make it. In April 2025, we issued 1.5 cool convertible notes. Yeah, we know about all that. Borrowing costs. There's no risk related there. Why? Because the money's free. Believe it or don't. Be these people. Got that. We're good. Issuance of common stock upon exercising of the warrants may depress our stock price. Shocker. 59 million shares ready to come to the table if we hit $32 a share. Anybody get mad about that? Anybody going to get mad that people paid $32 a share for something that's worth $32 a share? I don't think so. Not at all. Cool. Not mad at all. Governance, we know what that is. Let's see. Properties. Let's go for it. 2,200 leased stores. 1,100 are up for renewal this year, right now, 2026. So with the 1,100 on deck, how many do you think we're going to close? Do you think we renegotiate these leases? Do you think we get better business? How's that going to go down for us? Would we close another 500 stores this year? I mean, half of that's probably not going to get renewed. That'd be awesome. Slowly transitioning to online only. Slowly transitioning to getting your stuff delivered to you. Maybe there's another way. Maybe we're figuring it out. That's just me. So of the stock itself, 66 million shares were held at Computer Share. So 66 million. Don't care. I've always told you guys I don't give one damn about you, registering your shares. So it's never been a thing for me. I never got involved in that world, purple circle world. It says here that the cumulative return, total return to the S&P 500, the Dow Jones. Okay, so we're not tracking. GME is this solid line. We're way down here at the bottom while these indexes keep going up and to the right. Don't worry. We were even with the indexes, but you had to push us away collateral-wise because we all knew what was about to happen, but it's fine. So GME, not bad. We all started at $1 point at $100. And where have you gone since then? Well, we've lost 61%, 71%, whatever it may be. They went up 100%. They went up 59%. So that just shows you why we're losing and why we're not winners and why we could have invested into anything but GameStop is what we've been told. So here we go. 998 stores less than, and one new one in Australia. I'll take that. That's cool. Boom. All right. Net sales. This is what I love the most. Our net sales, cost of sales, our COGS right here, cost of goods sold, versus what this is, 67% versus 70. So we bettered ourselves by almost 4%. That 4% is right here in gross profit, okay? Gross profit is massive, and that's why we made more money than last year. When you're making more, it tells you what your increase is. We're up 7.5% on gross profit overall. SG&A, down. SG&A used to be 29% of the revenue. It is now 25% of the revenue. Phenomenal number. 25% of the gross profit is run through SG&A. Asset impairments. This is one-timers. The one-timers that are attributed to us will not be there next year. Okay, so you will see the total. I'm sorry if I'm not reading the chat, guys. I apologize, but I'm with you here. So $53 million. That's where they say adjusted, but $53 million, just so that we're clear, is a huge number that you're going to get back this year. Operating income came out to $232. We would actually be, after it's all said and done, $384 if we add in some of this nonsense. But you have interest and income of $271 plus the $232. That right there alone is $500 million. Okay, $500 million. We told you the number. I said 510. We already have $500 million. Now, when you put in taxes, other income, all this other stuff, there's a lot of other stuff going on. But that's the bulk of it there. I want the two categories for you to pay attention to them. Last year, we had interest of 163 with ops loss of 26, meaning you were going to come in at 131 is what we did, if you saw it down here, after the tax expense. So we came up to 418. The adjusted total is actually 647, which is going to be your one-time adjustments. That means they're going to be off the books very soon. It sounds good. Great. Awesome job. We know that collectibles came out and beat software for the first time in our history. We had an increase from this number here, where our collectibles were at 700 million. Now we're at 160 or 1.06 billion. Massive increase. We did more collectibles this year than software last year. Our percentages increased by almost 12%, 11% increase, just meaning that we're doing more with what we have. Pokemon cards is the transition. All of it is. So great job. When it comes to the U.S., the U.S. of A is right here, and it accumulates for 73% of all of our sales. So everything that's going on in the U.S. matters. Canada doesn't matter. It's gone completely forever. Australia and Europe are there, but that's our totals. So are we up? You better believe we're up. If you guys ever want to think about net sales, you guys can agree to disagree. I don't care. Revenue, right? They go revenue. Revenue's down. Everybody tells you that. Revenue's down. Revenue, GameStop's not making any money. Remember, GameStop closed 700 stores in the U.S. alone for the year, and I want to show you the difference in value. They actually made $100 million more dollars. The U.S. did. GameStop did. Revenue was increased year over year. Everybody can tell me the bullshit all they want, but it's all based off of this European number that was $200 million more than the 429 that we did this year. So we're short $200 million from last year to this year. We're short $200 million. It's in Europe, guys. It's not in the U.S. There is real growth happening at GameStop. They have not priced it in. They have not given you value. We could shut out Europe right now, and we're up. On Australia, we're up $90 million. We're up right here in America, $100 million. That's $200 million we're up. Where did we lose it? We lost 170 here, and we lost another 100 whatever here. Yeah, I get it. The raw number looks like we're losing 3.8 versus 3.6, but we're winning. We're absolutely winning. We beat the U.S., we beat Australia, and yeah, Europe's a dying cause. We get it. We're trying to sell it. We're trying to get rid of it. But remember what I'm telling you. There is real growth here, and no one can deny it. So total net sales did decrease. Revenue did decrease. but it's not what you think. This is why we break down 10Ks and 10Qs. We see the real gains. And you guys got to see it. That's why gross profit's so high. That's why SG&A is so low. The margins and the percentages are better. Period. It's a better run company. I could go into all the minor details on this. I just wanted you to get the gist of that. The gist is that we are selling more. Our revenue has increased, and let them tell you that it decreased. They're not telling you that we closed all of Canada, and that's why we're short. That we closed a bulk of stores elsewhere, and that's why we're short. But we had an increase in U.S., and we closed more stores. We had an increase in Australia, and we closed more stores. They're not telling you that part. It's okay. I'm telling you. I'll do the hard part out loud. Don't worry. Cash and cash equivalents. $6.3 billion with 2.7 in marketable securities, short-term marketable securities. Those will get switched out. You will get that money. You're at $9 billion plus. $9 billion, guys. We're at 8.7, 8.8 last quarter. From one quarter to the next, we're up 300 million. And we're going to be. It's going to continually to be increasing. If you're not familiar with compounded interest, year one, it's this old thing you used to do. I don't know if you guys know this. You take $10,000, or I don't have to say 10,000. I could say you take $100, and you put $100 in every day, every week, whatever it may be. It adds up to a certain dollar amount, and it gets interest. And maybe the first year is not so great, second year not so great, third year not so great. I would even tell you 20 years in, not so great. But what do you think it does 50 years in? Just so we're clear, 40 years in, what do you think the number is? How gigantic do you think the number is on compounded interest? We are at year 3. We're at year 5 when we had $1 billion. We're now 5 years later, we have $9 billion. Where do you think we go from $9 billion to what? Oh, but they're diluting this. I don't care about dilution whatsoever. If we're not deploying the cash, we're leveraging it, and we're making interest off of it. You could take every share that you sold off for $32 a piece, $29 a piece, $28 a piece, and I'll see you in 10 years, and you tell me if you still didn't make back that 28 off that diluted share. You're going to make it back. And not only are you going to make it back, the rest of the avalanche comes with it. People are not thinking far enough. It's the generation that you're dealing with. You're dealing with the generation of individuals who invest based off of what they get today. Show me profits now. Show me an outcome. Show me, what did you get? You invested money? Good. Show me the fruits of that. I want to see how much you made. That's the world you live in. That's the meltdown. That's everyone posting and looking for compensation today. They don't know how to plant the seeds, guys. You don't dig up the seeds and say, hey, how much fruit did you bear? No, you don't do it that way. Put the seed in the ground, water it, walk away, come back, water it again, walk away, come back, do it again. But do that every year for the rest of your life. And let me know how big that tree gets. That is GameStop. GameStop is the equivalent of a mammoth redwood. Just getting planted, and we're doing it right, and we know what's coming our way. If you don't understand this investment, if you guys are all here for a MOASK and short, go do that. Go do it, and you're going to do well. You're going to do well in life. You really are, because you like to gamble. And maybe there's a return waiting for you. Me, I know what this investment is. I know how great it's going to be. All the foundation, all of it's being laid right now. But if you don't see the drastic improvements from fundamentals and measurables, that Wall Street will never give you the real answer. Look at all the headlines that came out right after GameStop earnings came out. All the headlines said it. The revenue's down, missed margin, they missed a cut. Their Bitcoin is terrible, blah, blah. They tell you all this shit. Okay. So we put a Bitcoin investment in for $500 million. It's the end of the world? No, it's 1/10 of our cash. 1/10 of what we have in assets. So what the hell does that mean? Nothing. I'm sorry, 120, it's 5% of our assets. Is that a make it or break it move? No. But guess what it can do for you 10 years from now? Well, we're all going to find out together, aren't we? Or maybe some of you guys won't make it. I'm still waiting for some of you guys to drop out and not make it this far. We're going to make it very far. They can't even fathom the value of the business gathering $650 million net is worth $10 billion in market cap. Yeah, it's not a $10 billion market cap. No way. No way. Because I saw a company like Palantir. Palantir was making $400 million, $300 million a year. and because they kept increasing how much they make, they got a valuation of $500 billion, guys. They're a $3 billion company on revenue, income of 1.1. GameStop literally is almost half of that. Okay. And they're not even 1/50th of the market cap. Think about that number for a second. They are more than halfway to their equivalent in earnings, dollars, net dollars. Not to mention GameStop has more cash. You know how many years it's going to take for Palantir to catch GameStop in cash? Whoo, let's sit here for a minute. Palantir has 2 billion shares already diluted. Their whole insider crew is selling them all off, and they sit on $1.2 billion worth of profit a year. Good. They got to be in business for 5 more years before they catch GameStop's cash, and they still won't catch their cash because GameStop still goes up. So when are you going to catch GameStop, Palantir? Because your market cap tells me you're worth $400-500 billion. GameStop's worth $10 billion. Get the hell out of here. I'd rather buy GameStop every day of the week. I know the value I'm getting. The book alone. And the cash. The book value, the cash itself, and then the optionality from the leadership. No way. I could buy nothing else. Anyway, it's nuts because they look at the swing in numbers and think, man, anyone who has run a business knows how crazy an improvement the numbers are. Yeah, if you've ever run a business, some of these guys have never. I've ran businesses before. I run businesses every day. I run my own business right here. Marantz Rantz. You guys got to think about it like this. The drastic improvement and curb without gutting the whole thing. And I mean, they didn't gut the personnel. Nope. You guys don't know what it takes to change culture. The culture has changed at GameStop. The employees, the management, it's the overall presence. What you can do with that team in the way they steward the account and the company, you could do that with other companies. There's a manual. You know what you do when you get to a company, the very first time you ever get to a company? You ever take over a company, just know this. You need to build a manual, an operations manual, ops manual. You have to. And people don't know what that means. But the ops manual is basically a blueprint for how this company has gotten to where it's at today. So if they were to make a blueprint, they say, okay, here's how we do it. You get hired, you get taught how to smile, do all the good stuff, wipe down the counters, interact with the customers. Additionally, here's what we do. Boom. PSA graded cards. Here's what we do. Rip and submit. Here's what we do. We offer this credit card. There's so many things that you could mimic and improve and implement, but you have to have that operations manual so that everyone's on the same world. Everyone understands this is the standard. That's why franchise models work with like McDonald's. McDonald's has a booklet and they go, hey, you got to mimic what we do. Just do that. And then you can be in business and it's all going to work out for you. Well, guess what? GameStop has the same idea. Just do this. We're going to have this store. It's going to make money. Here's how we're going to do it. Yeah, we closed a lot of stores, but a lot of those stores need to be closed. They were oversaturated, this whole market, overstored. So now closing 1,000 stores, 998 stores to be exact, it's a great number. Think about it. You get to close all those stores and your revenue was increased. Your revenue beat out last year. Your net income beat out last year. All of it. Are they ever going to tell you the truth? No. Wall Street will never tell you GameStop actually beat revenue. They're going to come out and say, no, they were down 14%. Really? 14%? They closed 1,000 stores, Jack. Additionally, Canada didn't even exist this year. They were out of Canada Q1. You're still counting those numbers against them? You're not being true to yourself. You're not being true to Wall Street. You're not being true to your investors. So anyone against this investment? I wouldn't be. There's going to be a day. There's going to be a day and a time, and you guys will remember it because you're all going to be here. I know that. But there's going to be a day when you guys log into your computers and an earnings report comes out and it's going to say GameStop increased revenue. And you're going to be like, what? How did it increase if it's been diminished? Because it's not. It's going to hit this boiling point. It's going to hit this breaking point. And it's going to go in the other direction. And it's going to be massive. And then you can grow the company. And you can select the site. And you can select the lease. And how you're going to do it as a leadership team. So all that's going to happen for you. Give it time. MOAS, is it upon us? I'm not a MOAS guy. What I am here to tell you is that this market has been doing things that are allergic to whatever GameStop's doing. This market, Apollo included, just halted redemptions of $15 billion on a different fund, on the restructuring fund. They guys, private equity, private credit, they have halted the bank account for everyone. They're not allowing anyone to pull out their money because they don't have the collateral for whatever they swapped out. Whatever they've been swapped on, whatever they've been short on, they don't have the collateral to cover. GameStop's not allowed to go up, but if GameStop were to go up, what does that do for all these guys? Margin call? There's got to be something. You guys got to live with me for a minute. This just doesn't happen. We've been doing this for so long, guys. We saw banks crumble overnight because of SPACs. We saw SPACs get launched because of GameStop and leverage. Now look at you. You're halting and you're putting in gates on redemptions? I'm going to let GameStop keep doing what it's doing. Remember, pressure breaks pipes, not people. So you can't break me. But put all the pressure in the world. I'm going to be okay. Next up, it says it's nuts because I agree. The next one is, I've been a retailer and a business owner in the retail sector all my working life, 35 years. The gross profit, 4-7%. 35% is absolutely insane. Insanely awesome. We're on the up. Yeah, 35% is unheard of. Think about that margin for a long. I mean, there's got to be some loss leaders in there, right? There's got to be something that you're losing on. Maybe hardware, software, something you're losing on. But for it to all settle, the dust settles, and you're at 35%. I think there's not a company in the world that wouldn't handle that for retail. I've never, remember what I told you. I did some math for you guys a long time ago, and I said it has a lot to do with the fact that GameStop has this, you don't know what they paid for it. You don't know the partnership. So sources of liquidity, uses of capital. We held $6.3 billion of unrestricted cash and cash equivalents, 2.7, which is fine. Nothing there. We're fine there. Board of directors got it. In the first quarter of 2025, we announced a board-approved addition of Bitcoin in the Treasury Reserve. They went ahead and did that. We purchased 4,710 right here. In the fourth quarter of fiscal year 2025, we entered into an agreement with the collateral agreement with Coinbase. Coinbase Credit, the counterparty, under which we sold covered call options on a portion of our Bitcoin we own. In connection with the covered call strategy, we pledged 4,709 Bitcoin as collateral. That is hilarious. Meaning they weren't going to lose it. They were just riding it, and they could have done anything with it. They could have caught on the other side. They obviously knew what they were doing. Under the terms of the collateral agreement, the counterparty retained the right to rehabilitate and commingle, or unilaterally sell the pledged Bitcoin. As a result to these rights, we concluded that the control of the pledged Bitcoin transferred to the counterparty. Accordingly, we de-recognize the pledged Bitcoin as an intangible asset and recognize digital asset receivable of $368 million within the digital asset. Okay. So that's how they wrote that off. We're recording an unrealized loss of $59 million related to the digital asset receivable during fiscal year 20, reflected the decline of the market. Yeah, isn't that awesome? So realistically, GameStop was down millions on Bitcoin. It went from 106, their buying price, to 70 million, right? I'm just ballparking a number. So to be down 70,000, I'm sorry, to be down 35,000 per coin, you're looking at $120 million, ballparking numbers. So what did they do? They got value. Instead of losing that, they actually only lost 59.7 million, which is cool. Which is cool for me, for what they're doing. That just tells you that they're much more sophisticated in the world of, hey, we bought an asset. We're not just going to sit here and take the loss on the chin. They had a plan, and they executed that plan. So that's really cool. Look at this. ATM was filed and done 45 million shares for 933. Another ATM with 75 million shares done for 2.1 billion, and then another one for 400 million. So they literally had 3.5 billion dollars ready to go. Someone did that wanted to be in GameStop. 3.5 billion, and that tells you a lot. Then they had the notes. They had all these notes, and they increased them. So 2.25, 1.5. And they took those all the way up. So awesome job, guys. GameStop's doing the right thing. All right, let's check this out. So right here, it tells you GameStop increased in cash and cash equivalents, restricted cash, 1.5 billion for the year. The change is down from that number, but that's because they put their money into investment activities, which is fine. The 3.209, right? 3.209. So is that different from this number here? Much different, right? It's about $1 billion difference. That's not enough. So $800 million more. Looks like they're doing it right. Me personally, they're doing it right. So let's keep going with that. GameStop, great job. We're fine. We'll see where it all ends up on quarter one. You guys know if interest rates keep going up, that's a good thing. The bond market is a whole nother world, but any yields you might get, you guys will be on the other side of that. And that just all has to do with the war. So this stuff here I don't care about. Tax talk, don't really care. Currency exchange, I already understand that it could be different. Bitcoin with the stake, prices rising, okay. Extended, good. So smart with this Coinbase credit thing. We're all wondering why they did it. Why they transfer their all the way to Coinbase? They're getting ready to sell it? No, they weren't selling it. They're letting Coinbase borrow it, rehypothecate, do their thing, and then they went ahead and wrote some covered calls on it themselves. Isn't that awesome? They're playing that game. I think that's pretty clever, to be honest with you. Well, I'm always honest with you, but from my viewpoint. Okay, got that. Option finances. Don't worry, guys. We're getting through it. Okay, so let's look at this. This is going to be the completion of the actual balance sheet. Let's see what we have here. Yep, we're fine there. Assets held for sale. That's going to be France still. We're still holding it. That's weird. Huh. So we're still holding that number. That's not cool. We've been holding it though. Maybe because they're all going through two wars, Ukraine and Iran wars. Maybe it's different over there. I've got a bone to pick with the world anyway. I've been dealing with WTI oil, crude oil, New York crude, all that stuff for years. Nowhere in there was Brent oil really even mattered to me. That's the European equivalent of WTI. And the fact that it's over $110 a barrel, and that's what's being reported. Our barrels are at $91, bros. This is some bullshit that we got to deal with on oil. I'm constantly fighting the administration, but that's just me. Whatever. I'm back to this. I was just want to complain. We're good. Look at this. Operating lease liabilities from 249 to 110. Oh, so beautiful, guys. What a beautiful thing to see. And right here, this is the big thing for me. If you're not familiar, last year we're at $4.9 billion of shareholder equity. We're now at 5.4, so $500 million plus. That would be your profit. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? That's your profit. It's there. Trust. Because it shows up somewhere on the asset sheet. Maybe we got lucky. You guys see this already? We're already way up to have increases. Think about it. We used to sell 5.2 billion. We sell 3.6, and we're only off by $100 million. So to sell $1.5 billion less, but we're only off by $100 million. That's a phenomenal number. SG&A is down. Cool. Asset impairments, the biggest asset impairment against us ever, which is fine. But our operating income is massive now, $232 million, with an adjusted amount coming out to 271. Operationally, 289, if I'm not mistaken, when the one I had. Phenomenal numbers. But right here, 230 versus these amounts, it's cool. Oh, this is interest. That's why I was looking at something else. So interest here at 271. Interest, 271. What's 9 times? Yeah, it's going to be so much bigger next year. It's going to be like 300 something next year. So I'm good with that. The loss of digital assets, we understand that part. You should. But not bad when you're coming out at 418. Massive increase across that board. Even our interest, we used to do 50 million, then 163 million, and now almost 300 million. Compound interest keeps going. Our earnings per share, we're at 93 cents. From 2 cents a share, 33 cents a share, to now 93 cents a share. I love it, and I'll take it. The diluted float is out to 549. Once it gets there, we could still add on another 171 for Ryan and his compensation package. So 600 and whatever. And then another amount would be warrants, if I'm not mistaken. Warrants as well. So some warrants were exercised, by the way, which is pretty cool for me. Thinking about that. But more people keep exercising the warrants, even now at the price. They want the $32. No, we'll pay $32. That's not a problem. Got that. I got that. All right, so we're good there. Yeah, I already went over these numbers 10 times over. The main thing I wanted to go over with you guys was the revenue. The revenue has increased. I don't let people talk down on the company and say it's decreased. So when you guys are out there having those conversations like, well, why is revenue decreasing? Make sure you guys speak on it the right way. It is not decreasing. It is increasing. And I don't want to hear another word out of it, you naysayers. Did you guys want a chance to call into the show? Yeah, I'll give you that chance right now as I go through this. Let me open up the phone lines to the show, guys. You guys can talk earnings. Tell me your disappointments. Tell me how happy you are. All the above. I'll put the link in the description of the video, or I'll put it in the live chat right now. So you guys will get that. I'm going to go down to the chat channel. And you guys have a chance to come on to the show. That's it right here. Boom. Boom. Click the link. Join the show. There you go. So the Discord link is in the chat right now. It's pinned to the top of the chat. I'm going to go read the Discord, the actual chat itself. Oh, I see a super chat. Oh, I missed a lot. I'm so sorry, guys. You guys are all part of the crew, and I appreciate you. There's been 1,000 of you here already, over 1,100 of you. Not bad. Thank you guys for all the love and support on this anniversary, my wife and I. Thank you. 20 free memberships. That was from Frank. Thank you, Frank. Revenue and profitability per store is insane. As collectibles continue to grow, so does profitability. Yes, the revenue is insane per store. To close down 1,000 stores and still come in on revenue at the number it's at means a lot, and so we'll see where it goes. Thank you so much for that. Let's keep reading. Thanks for the support, Frank. Yes, thank you for the support. 10K breakdowns are the best. They can be. Wooch is here. Oh, yes, he is. Been waiting all day for this. Oh, thank you. GME numbers looking great. Meow with the $2 super sticker. Thank you so much. Great job. Shout out to Derek. I actually called Derek today. Derek is a near dear friend to the show. If you guys don't know, Derek's the reason why we have all the bumper stickers in addition to Trove. Trove is awesome. Look at the artwork for the thumbnail and everything else Trove's been doing behind the scenes. And Trove you don't know what Trove does for the show. Trove had to go out there and go to this art director and get the rights for another like pick that we're going to be using and stuff. And he's like, hey, I just need the rights for this. And the person's like, what's it for? And they're like, he's for a YouTube channel, Marantz Rantz, blah, 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 blah. He's like, yeah. They're like, go for it, man. You guys are awesome. Marantz is a motivator. I keep no picking up shares. You keep on picking up shares here and there. Thank you for the motivating, bro. Yeah, I keep picking up shares. I picked up one today. That was good. Did I not show my position? Oh, bros, how could I forget? Here's my position on GameStop after earnings today. Here's the position. It's temporary unavailable. Wow. Well, there it is right there. Temporary unavailable. Oh well, 57,000 is what it's worth right now. 59,000 what I put in. Not bad. Happens, bros. What can I do? All right, let's see what we got here. It says here, that sounds hell a lot like Berkshire Money Strategies. GME, baby. Ryan Cohen is a genius. Meow, yes. Meow's been a member for the show for the GME Elitist 11 months. Thank you, Meow, for all the love and support. Appreciate the knowledge, Marantz. You're welcome, Jacob, anytime. Team 51, that's who we are. Thank you, Team 51. Benjamin, how you doing? Nobody will ever know what Team 51 stands for. They'll never know what GameStop stands for. Soon enough, they're all going to miss it. But, yeah, Team 51 GameStop. It's right there. Don't worry. We got the guns. You guys just don't know. You guys don't know that I'm out of shape right now. But I'll still throw you through the wall. Try me, Twinkle Toes. I don't know who calls people twinkle toes, bro. Is that even an insult? That's what I do at night. So my cat attacks my feet. When I sleep, I move my feet. The best part of that package, Ryan Cohen gets paid when we get paid. Yes. Roaring Titties? What a great name. Hey, Ruben, Kyoto, Stacks. I'm still here. Just been very unwell. 5 years and still holding. Vince Zanny. Still learning and still loving the GOAT Marantz. Vince Zanny, my bro. Vince Zanny is in Australia, guys. Haven't talked to Vinny in a while. Shout out to you, Vince. Hope you're doing well in Australia, mate. Throw another shrimp on the barbie, eh? That guy's my man. Congrats on the anniversary. Thank you. It was a lot of hard work, man. Smashing out of the park. Yes, GameStop. Coming up on 2 years being a member in the Discord. Good job, Powerhouse. Retail is so tough right now. AMS, Ryan Cohen, or Roaring Kitty, is that Ryan Cohen? Killing it. And Ryan Cohen's killing it. Yeah, we know that. Ben Flick, the like button. Bean Flick. Bean Flick, the like button? The like button? I know what that means, Sir Moist. Meltdown is going to clip so much of this out of context. Yeah, it's okay. I look forward to them using it and make themselves feel better. Sure. They can't even fathom how valuable it is. No, they can't. Great catching your live stream. The Move Fighter. Thank you. The Move Fighter. That's his name. It's nuts because they look at the swing numbers. Oh, I read that part. Good. I love planting my seeds. It's so easy and non-stressful. Wow. When can we get to the 1 billion market cap? We're already at 1 billion market cap. We're actually at 10 billion market cap. Transparent market. There we go. Yes. Annual meeting Monday, June 8th. Roaring Kitty B-Day. Sending a signal to Roaring Kitty. Don't know, don't care whose birthday it is. That doesn't matter to me. GameStop's board of directors matter, and the numbers and the money and the value. I don't get caught up on your that bullshit ass. What do they call it? Tinfoil? That's not me. When are you going to accept a seat on the board, Marantz, of GameStop? Tomorrow? I would take it tomorrow. I'd do it for free. You don't have to pay me $1. I will teach Ryan everything I know about marketing and retail, and there's a lot. We'll be past $40 by warrant expiry date. Yeah, that's going to be October, the end of October. So cool. Cards, not huge in Australia, especially sports cards, but our younger generation are all over the Pokemon cards with the growing online community. Well, there you go. My boy Vince Zanny. I told you he's from Australia. He knows. Those call options expire this Friday, March 27th. Don't care, bro. Imagine walking up to a negotiating table at $9 billion in cash. That cash is basically saying, we are reliable, so you deal with us on our terms. Well, yes. That's what we do. Team 51, thank you. 18 likes. Somebody said there's only 18 likes on the video, on the live stream. I don't know if that's true or not. That's hilarious. There's like 300-something people watching a little while ago, and there's only 18 likes. How many times must GameStop beat earnings and still be in the red? Another time and another one. Bro, I don't care if it happens for another year. 2 more years at $20. Let me tell you how much I care about GameStop in a $20 price target. Keep it at 20, bros. Hey, listen to me, Brad, Chad, and whoever else wants to do this. Keep it at $20, please. I accumulate a share every day. I'm okay with it. Love your work, Marantz. Cheers from Australia. Thank you, Majestic Bees. Appreciate you, bro. Listen to the stream at 1.5 speed. Good evening. There you go. You caught up. All this effort, and you only have 57K worth. Come on, man. I thought you had hundreds of thousands at least. You live in America, bro. I live in America. Here, we're gonna make this about me now. This is what you want to do. This is the part you wanna come in on. Hide user from this channel? Yeah, we'll never see him again. You took all that time to type that. Cool, bros. How many shares I have and what it means. 1, it means you don't watch the show. 2, you're not welcome to the show. I've never seen you before, so trust me, you're not welcome here. I come from very humble beginnings. And living in America is not an asset to the bottom line. Costs a lot of money to live, certainly in California where I live. But there's no excuse. The amount of money that I put into GameStop is a significant amount of money to me. It's not a lot of money to some people, but to me, it'll change my life. It'll change anyone's life. You put $60,000 cash in your bank account, you can make some really good decisions in life. The decision I'm making is to buy GameStop. Yeah, it's my lunch money. I've been saying that since the day I started. If you think it's worth more than that, like I should do more, well, what do you think the show's worth? How about the thousands of dollars that I've put into GameStop, the store, and or this show, this platform, to hold it up, to get it to where you got to watch today? All the giveaways, all the traveling, microphones, computers, flat tires, you name it, man. How much money do you think there is in this world? Aside from what I make and pay for a living for my wife and my kids and life. You need to learn to respect money. Then you'll understand what $60,000 means to someone. You'll never understand. A child writes that. A person who doesn't have children, a person that doesn't have responsibilities, writes what you wrote. You know what I'm not doing? I'm not saying anything for $1. I'm not making up stories that don't exist. I'm not telling people I invested money into this stock, that stock. You can get rich tomorrow. I'm not selling you a bag of bullshit. I'm putting in the time and the education that you're not doing. You're paying to watch me. It's not the other way around. Put $100,000 out there. I'll put it back in there. Is that fair? Kids got to grow up. We'll never see you again. It's been nice knowing you. You're a fake GameStop investor. Before you judge me, make sure you go look at everyone else with one share. And every person with one share, 2 shares, 5 shares, 10 shares, they matter just as much to me as the person with 100,000. Brick by brick. With or without you. I already forgot your name. I don't even know it. Never seen you a day in my life. Won't see you again. But you don't watch the show. It's very obvious. I've been going through some real life shit and had to sell everything. So hopefully GameStop stays in the range for a year so I can recoup what I lost. Recoup what you lost? Yeah, that's kind of weird, what you just said. It just proves you don't watch the show. Going through some real life shit, we all do. I can go through the worst times I'm not selling shares. I'll die with my shares. Because there's nothing out there that's bad enough to make me want to sell my shares. Nothing. We can't afford something? Then guess what? We don't need it. We move. We adjust. We do all the above. We don't give back these shares. I'm diamond hands. I live this way. You guys are going to find the cold hard truth about me. I'm cold-blooded when it comes to GameStop. That money's in there, and I don't worry about it. That $60,000 I don't need. I'll find a way. Whatever it takes. Prostitution. Give me some restitution. Give me something. I'll do it. GameStop, I'll do it. I'm messing with you, man. You do whatever you got to do, man. Life's tough. It hurt me to sell my shares. I tried at least to hold on to 10, but hell no. Damn. Bro, you over here talking about 10 shares? Oh, man. I can't with you guys. I have 20 gold coming in April. Oh, 20 G. Okay, 20 grand. Okay, cool. 20 gold. Man, that's wow talk right there. Can they keep the price down for another month or so? We hope. When will we know who GME is acquiring? When they announce it. Long-time lurker, tell that boy to beat it. Pause. Shit, I wish I had 60K I didn't need. Work harder. Marantz turning tricks for GME shares. Frank, point and click, bro. Point and shoot. Marantz, that dude right there. Don't judge me, yos. Don't judge me. Y'all don't judge Tony De Niro. That dude's doing shit for AMC shares. I'm doing it for GameStop shares. This is way different. Bro, there's levels to this. Anyway, time for a third job. That's what we're doing. Woo! Anyway, this conversation went way out the lines. Yeah, anyone who belittles 60K as some small number has no grasp of reality. 60K is a majority of people in the U.S. Yeah, it's a huge sum of money. Whose car are we taking? Bro, CCP, go on the Discord. Oh, he can, Ricky B. Loco. That's my quant. Right there, that's me. Hey, guys, listen, I'd love to hang out with you all night. It's been a 1.5 hour show. It could be longer. It doesn't have to be. The numbers were phenomenal. I got to go rub the wife's feet. We got to sit there and say, my forgiveness and all that good stuff. But what I won't do is I won't let you ever forget what we're doing here. We're kicking ass. We're taking names. And we're doing it, okay? So if you need anything from me, you know where to find me. And if I missed anything in the 10K, 10Q, throw it up in the Discord. The Discord had the bulk of this information well before I ever went live today. We have a great Discord. You can join it. Just know you got to have thick skin. Another thing about the Discord that I have to stress this enough to you guys. Okay, and thank you for becoming a member of the GME Elitist there, David. The one thing I want to tell you guys about our Discord is Allison and you guys got to stop saying scammer, okay? I don't know who you're talking about, but that's tough. That's tough. You certainly can't be talking to me with your burner accounts. Here's the thing I have to tell you about the Discord, guys. What I've always said, I'm not in charge of the Discord. It has my name, image, and likeliness. We have so many people that are involved in the Discord. There are 2,000 people in the Discord. Listen, guys, if you're suspended, if you're flagged, if you're blocked, if you're whatever, that's not my doing. I have moderators. I have producers for the show. Somebody like Trove, somebody like Jay, somebody like Kyoto, Almo, Stacks, Hot This Year, Ravenstown, Ruben. Other people manage my time when it comes to online. I cannot be there 24/7, but these gentlemen represent the best of us in Team 51. So if you have a problem and you're blocked or banned, that's your problem, not mine. I am very busy. So I wish you guys the best of luck. This guy says, I'm a scammer, quit pushing Jimmy. Oh, no. Now I don't get to leave. Now I want the smoke. So, Jenny Rosales, I'm going to tell you one thing, Jenny. You can go to the chat that you're typing in right now. There is pinned to the top of the chat is a Discord link. I want you to click it. I'm not going to leave. And I'm not going to stop pumping GameStop until you go click on the link and tell me what you think. It's a Discord link. Click on it. I'm in the live chat right now. I'm waiting for you. Jenny Rosales, get to clicking. That's what you can do. Who else would like to do this? Jenny, it's real simple. It's there. Discord link. Come on through. I'm waiting for you. You and Allison Thomas. Allison Thomas, get to clicking too. You guys like to use words? Let's go ahead and use them. Anyone else in the meltdown here today? All you lurkers, I'm waiting for you. Jenny Rosales and Allison, whoever. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, is that how you see it? Gennaro Salas sales? Whoever the hell it is in the UK. Come on through. You're in the next contestant on. You're going to get the beat down. No? Nobody wants to click on the link? Tell me what you think? Talk a lot of that shit? Here, did they block you and ban you already? Here, I'll unban you. Here. Oh, to put the user in timeout. I don't want to do that. Don't delete his stuff. Leave his stuff there, Ruben. I don't have a problem with this guy. I want it. Click on the damn thing. Click on the link, bro. Discord link. Click on it. It's pinned to the top of the chat. Go for it. I'm waiting for you. No, I didn't think so. You see these guys? These telephone tough guys? Come on, bro. You think I put my hat backwards for nothing, Holmes? What do you think it says USA on here for, Holmes? Because I'm looking for vatos like you. That's it, dog. Hey, what's up, Holmes? Don't let all the black fool you, bro. Don't let it fool you, homie. Imagine if I really talk like that. That'd be crazy, huh? Yeah. I'm in the Discord, though. Gladly. Nobody? Not even a, hey! Hey! All right, guys. It's time to get going. They wanted no part of the smoke. Nor does Wall Street. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop kicking your ass. That's what we can't stop doing. I'll see. But the next song is for you two. You lovebirds, you. Just want to tell you guys, thank you again for love and support of the show. David, thank you for bringing her to the show. And everyone else, GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. I'm going to see you around, millionaires. Peace.